My name is Heather Adler, and I live in Vienna, Virginia. And I've been a 1-800 contacts customer for not very long. 2 months, maybe a little bit more. But I am an emphatic one, and I love them. And I probably have more exposure to them in 2 months than maybe anybody else yet. Okay, so that said, I'm gonna try to make this fast just because I can be very chatty, and you said to share my story, so I'm going to. It's just my stories tend to be long, and I'm trying for you not to make it terribly long. Out of the gate, I am completely fascinated with the customer service, the delivery, and the cost, and the savings, and the ability to exchange, and that they accept returns. Something I'm extremely foreign about. So here's my story. I've been a contact wearer for 10 years. I did not grow up in a family where anyone wore contacts. My parents both wore glasses. They had bifocals. They were older when they had me. It was generational, I'm sure of it. And my husband, we have 4 children. Thankfully, no one, he wears readers now because he turned 50, but nobody, thank God, has eye issues. Mine aren't egregious, but I did start wearing glasses around 40. Readers, and then I just got tired of having 10 pair and not being able to find 1 pair, and decided that contacts were the way to go. So I went to my eye doctor and asked for contacts, and she gave me a script, and I said, where do you buy contacts? Like, I don't know where you buy them, because I've never bought them, and I don't recall ever seeing them on the shelf. And she said, oh, you can get them here, or honestly, Costco. My brain went, oh, easy. Costco must be cheaper. I go there, not frequently, but I can do that. And I just didn't, endeavor to think that there was another channel or a place to get contacts. And so that's what I've done. Thankfully, my script hasn't changed very much. And so sadly, whenever it's changed, everything that I've had that is opened is now not returnable. So I've lost a lot of money in that regard. However, I recently, in February, got a new script. And it's a new eye doctor. Nothing against the old one, because I like her very much. And this one corrected for an astigmatism, as well as gave me daily options. I never even knew, I probably am the village idiot of contacts, or contact wearers, that there were brands out there, or different types, or fits, or I don't know. So he gave me some samples to try, and I did. And I picked some dailies based on vision. But I hadn't worn them long enough to understand that that particular contact, for me, I don't know if I did, maybe I'm still wrong, but my eyes were very dry. And I've only worn AccuView Moist, and I honestly don't even know where that is on the continuum of cheap, expensive, whatever. I don't care. It's my sight, and if my eyes are comfortable, I'm comfortable, and everybody's happy, because when I can't see, I'm not happy, and then no one's happy. So I order what he tells me, which is Total Ones, from 1-800 Contacts. It's my first time. Oh, shoot, by the way, backing up, I'm openly worried about, gosh, this is a change in my script, like the biggest one I've had. And I'm telling a couple friends, and one friend, Adler, God, she's awesome. Apparently she's been a client for like 30 years, or a customer. She said, what are you worried about? Don't you get your contacts from 1-800 Contacts? I said, no, I've heard of them. She's like, where do you get them? I said, Costco. She's like, don't do that. She's like, Heather, they take everything back. Like, not like in a bad way, but when your script changes, or you want to tweak it or something, they take singles back, Heather. I said, are you serious? Like, no, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. She said, no, believe it. I've done it. I've like, she's like, I'm telling you. Hey, babe. So anyway, Audra sold me. So you should pay Audra. well, not you, because you guys are the marketing people, but 1-800 should talk to Audra Hobler, because she was like adamant. And I listened because I didn't know any better. It's like asking somebody where you get drugs, or not drugs, that would be awful, but I mean like your scripts, no one's business, right? Where do you get your glasses from? Who cares? So, well, I don't care. Anyway, Audra was bragging about it, so I figured I'll give it a try. It was the best. I didn't have to like drive my script to Costco. I didn't have to drive to pick up my script, or I beg your pardon, my contacts. And by the way, when Costco ships, it's like a month. Seriously, and it has nothing to do with COVID. I took a picture of what the doctor sent. They also gave me an email. I sent them to 1-800. 1-800 contacted the doctor to verify. I had a cart already, and it was like if contacts or a provider was like a superhero, it was like a box with a cape in my mailbox. I'm pointing at my mailbox. You can't see it, but I can see it. It was ridiculous. It was great. So here's why it gets funnier, and also kind of a blessing for me, because I ordered what the doctor gave me. They were Total Ones. The vision was great. When I wore them for a few days, having not done that because they were samples before, I didn't realize how dry my eyes were getting, and I couldn't understand that like a brand would matter. And it turns out that it can. Like different people have different, whatever, it's personal. So I thought, oh my gosh. I vetted it. I talked to the doctor, and I said, I've always had good luck with my old brand. I think I'd like to can I get this script in that brand? And they said, sure. So I called 1-800 contacts back because I have these brand new boxes that are partially open. Thank God. They said, oh my gosh, no problem. So I sent them back. They credited me before they even got them. And like 2 days later, maybe 1 day to verify, my old brand, but my new script arrives. Well, guess what? Turns out that my left eye likes AccuView Moist, and my right eye likes Total One. And I didn't even know other brands existed. But it was very clear to me that it was a tangible or whatever, difference. So I felt a little crazy, and I called 1-800 contacts. By the way, you always get a person, always, and they're really nice, and they're intelligent too. And so they answered questions for like the contact wearing village idiot, me, and said, no, like some people do that. I'm guessing perhaps not many people, but so I ended up asking for my old right eye contacts back, which of course weren't the exact ones, but you get the point. And then shipping back my old brand back to them. Net, in the course of 2 months, I've had 3 or 4 opportunities of transactions with them that have been seamless, easy, enjoyable, if you can even call it that, but honestly enjoyable, and cheaper than anywhere else I could have gotten. And I actually have great benefits, but even still, I don't look to spend even anyone else's money, right? So it's something I would never have been able to do, and I feel very fortunate that I was able to do it. I'm super grateful for my conversation with my friend Adler, because I just didn't know there were, I don't know, I don't watch a lot of TV, I don't know where all their ads are, and I don't read a lot of magazines, I read books, but I just didn't know the benefits. I didn't know. Now I do, and now I'm just going to preach it to anybody. But that being said, for anybody out there who doesn't either, I'm sure you've heard of 1-800 contacts, but if you don't understand like what they do and how well they do it, and you wear contacts, check it out, because whether it's like percentage off offered for first customers or ongoing promotions, always a person 24/7 hour customer service, and mostly for me, even the ability to return anything that's unopened, meaning unopened, not like the box, but like even the little singles. If your vision changes, you can't predict that, and even if you could, your script will change with time anyway. And I don't know how you can actually stripe that one up the middle and not have something that's extra. And I don't know how you donate contacts, even if you can, but being able to return them for money back or exchange them and get a credit, it's something that I've lost out on for 10 years, and I'm angry. But now I'm just glad that going forward, that's never going to happen. That's it. Oh my gosh, it's been 11 minutes. Thanks for listening this long.